Coach.
Everybody do what?
Coming to you today, Coach.
Boy, I don't know why y'all want to come in there anyway. Better stand outside now. Had a Tuesday practice. Had some good things. A grind, really physical day. First down, second down day. Short yardage goal line. Had some good things happen. Got to clean a couple things up, but effort, attitude, that whole thing was good. So pleased with the guys as far as that goes. Now we just got to keep polishing that part of it up. Get ready for third down red zone tomorrow, and get ready, clean it up. We hope to take it to the field. Question?
How important are these first few days and kind of setting a tone to get back on
Very
track?
important. It is. I mean, it's very important because you got to flush it. You got to move on. You got to practice the way you need to practice, and prepare you need to prepare, and go back to doing the basic things and what you know you can do.
Especially with a guy like Derwin out for the foreseeable future, how crucial is it to have Nate back out there?
Really big. I mean, just maturity, being in that situation, communication, handling things makes it a lot better. That's for sure. Excuse me.
Jimbo, what's the last month from Elite been like? I mean, has he been a part of the team in any other?
Yeah, he's been around and just doing other things. But you got to be, there are certain suspension things, or certain things he wasn't allowed to do and be in. So he was part of it. Part of it he wasn't.
I know he obviously not playing plans right away, but is he fully back with the team?
Yeah, he's back right now. Yes, he is. And he got a long way to go to get back. Get back to shape, get back to playing, and most likely he'll redshirt unless something happens. Right? We'll bring him along. He's missed so much time, but we'll see. Yeah, George had surgery.
Was it on the groin?
It was on the groin, and what it was, it was a bone. They're finding out now. They're actually finding, and I know this is crazy. Certain people are built differently, and it's causing the hip bones are causing that injury. And it's certain guys' genetics that allow that to happen. That's what the doctors are saying. It's something new that they've just discovered, how they got to treat it and what they got to do, and how they fix the things and why they're hip. And hopefully you can start judging that and finding that out ahead of time on certain people.
Brock Rubel pushing Leonard at right tackle. Monday, you made it sound like that was a pretty open competition.
Oh no, competition's always open. I mean, but Rubel deserved it. Last week or so, we thought about playing him, and we're going to rotate, keep those guys in there and play them.
How's Trey Marshall?
Practice today. Did what he had to do.
I couldn't hear if it was asked about Josh. Is Josh practicing on today and yesterday?
Who?
Josh Sweat.
Yes.
Both days yesterday? How's his knee responded?
Team's good. I mean, it's probably a little sore, but I mean, he's practiced and hadn't missed anything and done everything in the last 2 days.
Coach, before the season started, you said that this team would be really good, I think, in a combine, but wanted to see how they become football players. I guess, how have you seen them respond? Where are they in that process?
Well, you got to keep learning situations and playing the game of football, and being athletic is one thing. Taking on a block, filling the gap, blocking a guy, whatever it may be, is a different deal, and how you got to do that, and applying it with the techniques you got. And that's, well, hopefully we're developing that. We're coaching the heck out of it. I know that. I think a lot of people in the country are like that. I think you look across the country, there's a lot of that, and I hear other coaches say that. It's kind of very similar type situations.
How's Derek Downey doing?
It's good.
I saw him in a boot yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, he got it nicked up. I mean, guys are this time of year, and sometimes you do that just to take pressure off something. He was out here today and did things. So when they walk around in school and all that stuff, it just makes it easier on those guys. It's football season, baby. What I heard Ryan Kelly today on was it Mike and Mike? Nobody feels good now. It's football season. You gotta learn that. What you got?
Going on the road again, back to back, and how important is getting off to a better start?
Real important. I mean, and you going to other people's, and especially with learning to start better from the get-go, like we need to be doing anyway. And did the second week, but third week we actually didn't, but then managed it back a little bit much quicker. I was proud of that, but then let it get away. But we got to start fast. We need to get out of the blocks and establish ourselves. Whether it's jumping out, not necessarily. I mean, if you jump out and score, that's great and get way ahead. Or if you just, you can just stay even keel, not get behind and play from behind.
I don't know if you always defer to the second half when you win the toss. Do you think you would get the ball first if you won the toss?
Depends on situations. We'll sort through that. We'll depend on situations. I've thought about it. I always think about it every week, depending on weather, wind conditions, game, temperament, type of game, what you're expecting, those types of things.
What do you think it could probably do for your team if you got up to a 7-0 lead or 3-0 lead?
I don't know. I hope for nothing. Make us focus and concentrate and play more, because we're going to be a lot more ball after that. But I mean, be a good sign. But then you got to keep playing. I mean, it's a 60-minute ball game. You got to play all 60 minutes, whether you're ahead. And that part of it too. You got to keep pushing and keep trying.
That catch that Auden made, the last one, was pretty special.
Nice catch. I mean, it's a nice catch. I mean, it's what he would do. I mean, he should be able to do it. He does. I mean, regularly, because he's a big, long guy. He's got ball skills, and they use that size. I'm not trying to demean it, but that's mean, that's what you have those guys for. And you got to be able to do that.
He's getting closer to being a guy that can play.
Oh, he played a lot in that game. He played a lot in the field. I mean, and where he's got to get to, and he's doing a real nice job. He's getting better and better. He's in our rotation, there's no doubt.
What was it that made you comfortable with putting him in for so long?
It's consistency in practice, and he started doing things right, lining up right. And, you know, as you saw, I mean, for instance, one time we had a touchdown call back because we didn't line up on the ball. Twice we had that penalty, and I mean, just, you know, as crazy as that sounds, they do that. I mean, those young guys about to line up off. You say, well, put them in a game. Well, yeah, you did that, but all of a sudden that's 2 drives when they do that. You know what I'm saying? But now they're playing consistently, knowing what to do. And people say, well, that's simple. It is, but when you're learning ball, all those situations, school's going on, all the changes, I mean, you know, guys got to relax on the field. He's doing a really nice job. Very proud of him in the way he's developing.
Jacquez had a big run and a couple others. Does he keep kind of going in that direction?
He's doing a real nice job. He's learning. We're finding more roles for him, putting him on the field, and keep him in our mix big time. I mean, he's playing well.
Sometimes people say that guys can flush a game that's not close easier sometimes than a nail biter.
Yeah, I think sometimes that can happen, but other times it can't. I mean, I think it just depends on the person. I mean, there's no formula for how guys deal with that. What you got to realize is, that's what I mean, is look at what you did right, look at what you did wrong, why, and then go correct it and move on. And you got to learn to flush them off. But sometimes those tight ones can linger, but other times the big ones can. That just depends on the personality. And I hope we can flush this one. That's for sure. There's no doubt. We need to move on.
After a week like last week in that game, is it easier to put it in the rearview mirror quicker looking ahead to see that 3-0 USF team on the road again? Does that make it easier?
I'm sorry.
Does that make it easier looking ahead and put it in the rearview mirror quicker when looking ahead to the 3-0 USF team?
Well, I hope so, because you know they're a good team. You watch that film; they're a really good football team. And like I said, they're that program. You know, they always have players, and have always done a great job. So we need to, because it will be a battle. It's going to be I know they're going to be up, ready, feeling good. We're going to have to come back and play well and keep our poise and play an intense physical football game. There's no doubt. And execute. We need to execute on every phase.
Jim, how do you like how McFadden's playing at cornerback?
Doing a nice job. I mean, he's got some things he's got to keep cleaning up, but he's not perfect. But he's getting better and better. We feel very comfortable with him in the game. He's doing some really nice things. He's developing into a player that we thought he could be.
Thanks.